Ralph Wilson Stadium in Orchard Park, New York is the site for today's game. We're nearing the midpoint of the season, and it's been a great year so far. It looks like that trend will continue today. Each of these teams hoping to gain momentum as the Lions get set to take on the Bills. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Wolford gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Whitehead looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is handled by Wolford. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. So, John, we have two of the most talented defenses in the league featured in this game.
Yeah, both of these teams bring a lot of talent to the table. Neither has any glaring holes in their front seven or in their secondary. So that makes it very dangerous on the defensive side of the ball.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Under pressure with the pass. Almost picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw it to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Owen, the motion man. He takes the delayed handoff. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 23-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
Number 7 will come in now to punt it away. Campbell will go back to accept this punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. They'll pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Inside was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Alert, 5-5. You can't stop me.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package.
We coming it up.
Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Emmanuel was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Monroe from the shotgun. Going for the deep man. Almost intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
Harris is ready to punt this one away. Wolford is back to receive this kick. From the 19.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Whip. Whip.
Gordon sends a man in motion. Gets the toss to the left. Jordan pulls him down at the 23.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Second and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back. Closing in. Nailed from behind before he can get it. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect your quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. You got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
With the throw. Incomplete pass.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Number 7 comes into the game for the punt. Campbell into return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Don't make a play. Watch him out.
Going for the deep man. The pass was incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Emmanuel was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Pressure coming with the pass. Drops the interception.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Third and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Solid 29. Solid 29.
Detroit with 6 defensive backs. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it. Wynn, who almost always makes those type of catches, is unable to pull that one in, and now they're faced with 4th down.
Yeah, he makes difficult catches look easy. But that time he reversed it. He made an easy one seem hard.
Wolford sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line. The
Ball at their own
will
10.
Start the drive at the 10-yard line. First and 10.
Danny. Here we go.
Gordon out of the gun. They'll run this one. Harper is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. Second and short upcoming after that great run.
Well, the thing is, you have to put speed out there when you've got a quarterback who will take off on you. Speed on defense helps cut down the running lanes, keeping him contained in the backfield. Then if he does run, you have enough speed to catch him.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front. With a counter play. Jordan comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line. Flawless execution running the counter that time, and the result, a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Wolford was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10.
Buffalo goes with a four-man front. George goes in motion. Hands off to the tailback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
We can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
So they dug themselves into a hole here in a long third down situation. Out of the shotgun.
Keep it in front of him. We're going to take it. It's showtime, baby.
Hand it off. Nice play fake. Pressure, throws it, and he hits his target. Tennyson is there for the tackle.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Whip. Under 10. Watch your eyes.
Gaines, the man in motion.
Keep the throttle down.
Looking to run it here. O'Neal is there on the stop at the 48. Takes advantage of a little daylight. Picks up 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Using split backs. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Almost picked off. O'Neal had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 48-yard line.
Drops back, closing in with the throw. Incomplete pass. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Number 7 will come in now to punt it away. Campbell lines up deep for the punt return. From the 17. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Deep in their own territory. The Lions line up in a 4-3. Toss play to the left. Peterson comes up to make the play at the 10.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
1 yard gain on that play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 10-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Wick is there on the stop at the 22. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 22 is there for the tackle at the 31.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Picked up 9 on the play. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Play football.
They give it to the halfback. Peterson is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Johnstone picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Troy comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off. The back breaking free. Smith is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get it up.
Pass play here on first down. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 22 is there on the stop at the 47. Wynn didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Troy goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
Looking for the long completion. What a catch. Hurdles through. Peterson is there for the tackle at the 2. He did his job, found the single coverage, and delivers a perfect pass. They need 2 yards to get it into the end zone. Troy using 3 linebackers. Nice play fake. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
The point answer is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Whitehead comes in to kick off.
Number 84.
This one is fielded by Wolford.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Only 1 man back. Throws it. Coles was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Beat you. Here we go.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3. Rasby is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. He's able to get a yard or 2 on the toss. It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
Here we go. It's all about teamwork.
The defense lines up in the nickel. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Receiver on the play.
Number 7 is ready to punt this one away. Campbell back to return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man back. Setting up play action. Throws it. Number 23 is there for the tackle. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball at midfield. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. What a sticker. The 30, the 20, off and running. The 10, touchdown.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
The point after is good. That's 14 unanswered points.
These guys are really starting to get the momentum going in their favor.
Whitehead is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by Wolford. Offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Pressure coming with the throw. Almost intercepted. Park with the coverage.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Pass the lone setback. Hand it off. Kennison is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Third and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 14-0. Bills.
14, the Lions, nothing.
Detroit needs to get to work as we start the second quarter. Third and 3.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Blue game, blue game. You can't stop me.
Pat, the lone back. With the pass, Rasby makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. The pass is caught, but just shy of first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Number 7 comes into the game for the punt. Campbell sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Emmanuel, the motion man. They give it to the halfback. Peterson is there for the tackle at the 30. Johnstone picks up some tough yards there. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Drops back, gets the pass off. Mullen has it. The 30. Savvy linebacker gets the turnover.
Most guys who've been around the league for a long time aren't easily fooled. When the quarterback looks them off with pump fakes, they stay in their feet, keeping their eyes on them, and then make this type of play.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 27. Buffalo comes out in a 46. Here comes the blitz. Goes to the end zone. Goes up, makes a catch. Touchdown, Detroit. So they're able to beat the defenders that time and get a long touchdown. Gordon comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Capitalize on good field position to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, you got to convert opportunities like that into touchdowns. And that time, they did it with authority.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Campbell back deep to return.
From the 6. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Nice move. Wick is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
The defense has to make some adjustments. They aren't even slowing them down. I think about using a little more 8-man front up there.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Everything you got. You gotta believe it.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Rolling. He hits his receiver. Chandler comes up to make the play. At the 46. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 23 is there for the tackle. Johnstone continues to run with authority, pounding it out.
Second and 3. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here I go.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Nice move. Wick is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Stay soft, man. Quick shoot. Drop the play.
On
Come on.
the carry. Chandler is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Now flag down on that play. Let's see what the call is.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
So it'll be first and long here after the penalty.
It's showtime, baby.
Monroe out of the gun.
Here we go.
with the throw. Caught out of bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Simon was his intended target.
Second and long. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hold the look.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3.
Everything you got. Watch screen. You can't stop.
Fires this one deep. He made the catch. Chandler comes up to make the play at the 3-yard line. John, they convert on second and long. It's a first down.
Yeah, and when you have that kind of pass protection and a clear field of vision, then you can put everything into the throw and usually make it accurate and on time.
Let's go. Be careful.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. And they'll score. Touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The extra point attempt is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Whitehead looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 2.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Ball on their own 31.
At the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Pat, the lone back, tucks it away. Hill is there for the tackle at the 36. Pat busted through for a few tough yards. It's second down and 5 to
Ball on
go.
the 36-yard line.
Here, go. Let's go now.
Looking for room. Hill comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Going deep. And he can't hang on.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
We're coming to left.
From the gun.
Watch out.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 44. There's 3 tackles so far for him today.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Third and 9.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch the ball be smart. Get it up.
Buffalo looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Here he comes again, the 5th time he's come into punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
The Bills will start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hold the rock. Let's go, baby.
Simon moves in motion. Hand it off. Mullen is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Smith comes up to make the play at the 29.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
5-yard gain.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. The quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This one goes out of bounds.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go. Do so.
Hand it off to the back. Rasper comes up to make the play.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
You can't stop me. Let's run.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Drops back. Fires this one deep. Incomplete pass.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
Two-minute warning coming up.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. To carry it. Play action with the throw. And this pass is completed. Peterson is there on the stop at the 29. Monroe, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Johnstone in the backfield. Give it to the halfback. Mullen is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. He gets what he needed for the first.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Johnstone, the lone back. Pressure. The rush gets to him from behind.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. And boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
Second down, and he needs 15 for the first.
25-yard line.
Detroit goes with a four-man front. Monroe sends a man in motion.
Everything you got. Left. Clear.
Dropping back. Gives this one a ride to the left. It's caught, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That was the coverage he was looking for, and he sends it deep downfield for the long completion. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Detroit using three linebackers. To carry it. Nice play fake. Throws it. The 20. He finds his man. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Whitehead in to kick this one off. Good distance. This one is taken by Wolford. The Lions need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
From the gun. Dropping back to pass on first down. Brings it down looking to run. Just a short gain that time, John, after the scramble.
You're not going to catch those guys out of position very often. That time they were right there to make the stop before he could get very far.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Blue game. Let's go.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Dropping back. Throwing. Complete from the wide receiver. Gordon completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on second down. Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hold the lock.
They'll go to the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Number 7 will come in now to punt it away. Campbell looks like he's ready for the return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Johnstone, the lone back.
Let's go. You turn it up. Watch your man.
He'll pass on first down. Launches this one to the right. Nearly intercepted. Emmanuel was deep down the field, but couldn't haul it in. Number 23 was there on the coverage.
Hey, I don't think these guys are done trying to get closer, so the defense better be ready, or they could be down by even more. I tell you, if that happens, I sure wouldn't want to be a player in that locker room at halftime.
Gets rid of it. Wick comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
There you go, baby. Shoot. Let's do our thing.
Detroit using 3 linebackers. Emmanuel comes in motion.
It's on. Come on. Hey, watch the ball. All right, now. Play football. Keep moving.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, score is 28-7. Bills.
28. The Lions. 7. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Gordon comes in to kick off.
Campbell back deep to return.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by Campbell.
If they keep playing like they did in the first half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
They'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch your eyes. Play hard and fast, baby.
The backs are lined up in an I. Simon comes in motion.
Go, dude.
Hand it off. Mullen comes up to make the play at the 31. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Get it up.
Johnstone, the deep back. Wick is there on the stop at the 30.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, and he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Long is there for the tackle at the 47. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Stay close now. Not today.
The Lions with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Peterson comes up to make the play at the 49.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun.
Don't stop that motor. Yeah, you see that.
Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Long is there on the stop. Wynn adds to his total with that catch and is now over 100 yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the snap now.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Mullen is there for the tackle at the 38.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Come on. Let's go. Right here.
The Lions come out in a 4-3.
Defense, get ready.
Gets the call. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding on the offense, number 87.
Simon is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here coming the red.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Drops back. Under pressure. He can't escape. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
And you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
It's now third and long after the sack.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Detroit comes out with 7 in the secondary. Dropping back. He surveys the field, looking for the long completion. He's got it. Chandler is there for the tackle at the 12-yard line. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
They're 12 yards away from the end
Ball on
zone.
the 12-yard line.
You can't stop me.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Gets the handoff on the delay. Mullen comes up to make the play at the 12. Johnstone takes it up the middle for a yard or two. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Here we go, baby. Keep moving.
Only one man in the backfield.
One of us gonna make a play. Keep it up. Deuce it.
Only the counter play. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. You know, Johnny always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
11th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Get it up.
Abraham, the lone back. Closing in. He can't get away.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
Whitehead leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The attempt is good. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Buffalo is lined up at the kickoff. Number 84, back to return.
This one is taken by Wolford. The Lions face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Under 10. Let's turn it
Only
up,
one
D.
man in the backfield.
Take it.
George, the motion man.
Let going.
Going to the left. Rasby is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Dropping back, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Coles was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play. 3rd and 13. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Throwing. Interception. Perfect defensive call and a great individual effort by Rasby.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risks downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some trouble.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 14-yard line. Their last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. With a counter play. And they're in. Touchdown. Johnstone runs it into the end zone for the second time. Whitehead comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84.
This one is handled by Wolford.
Kickoff return 17 yards.
On the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception. Ball on their own 17.
17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pat, the lone back. With the pass. Jordan is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. And it's good for a first down.
18 on the play.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Regular. Let's go now. Let's go.
Pressure coming. Protected well. Hit and sack. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Second and 15. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Only one man back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Oh! Makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Now go,
Jordan, the lone back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
84, the intended receiver on the play.
Campbell will go back to accept this punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Lions with a four-man front. Gives the ball off. Setting up play action. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Mullen teed off on him and it forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Aimed it off to the back, just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Third and 10 coming up.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Gotta keep our boys in.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off. Nice play fake. Going for the deep man. Buffalo comes up short on 3rd down again.
On the play.
Harris is ready to punt this one away. Wolford is back to receive this kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. The Lions will start the drive at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
Gordon will work out of the shotgun. Going to the air on 1st down. Breaking through. He lost it. The Bills are there to pick up the ball.
Preventing turnovers should be a priority of the offense. They're just not executing out there today.
Ball on the 37-yard
Ball
line.
on the 37-yard line.
The Lions with a four-man front. Number 94 comes up to make the play. Johnstone has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan. Now has over 125 yards rushing.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 32. So that tackle was his 3rd.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. The Lions come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Young takes him down before he can get the first. They come up short of the 1st down, but they're in field goal range. Here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. It's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
From the 4. Wolford is able to get it to the 19-yard line.
start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
It's showtime, baby. Let's go now.
Gordon from the shotgun.
Let's go, baby.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Jumps up, and he has it. Rasby is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
As a receiver, you hate to have that ball thrown high because you're stretched out and vulnerable to the big hit by one of those defenders. But this guy's tough, and he'll do what he has to make the catch in that situation.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Gordon starts out of the shotgun. Nice play fake. With the throw, it's broken up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Wolford was his intended target.
Third and 4. Ball on the 25-yard line.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Jordan comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Bills ahead of the Lions 41-7. The Lions, who are just about dead in this one, have the ball as we start the final quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
On the carry. Hill is there on the stop at the 28. Gordon tried play action, but the defense was right in his face to get the sack.
You know, there aren't too many times when a defender comes in that cleanly and gets a shot at the quarterback like that. That was a big blown assignment.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first. The Bills come out in a dime package. Throws it. Almost picked off. Jennings had the coverage on the play.
Mitchell, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 15. Ball on the 28-yard line.
You can pressure on, man.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And he's ridden out at the 45-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, they might get this call reversed.
And as the official takes a look at the play, so will we.
And the issue here is that the official called him out of bounds. Now you have to look at not only did he get both feet in bounds, but did he have possession?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The player had control of the ball.
It was a close call, but there just wasn't enough evidence to reverse it.
This is one of these cases where it's better to be safe than sorry.
Let's go now.
Blitz is coming. Fires this one deep. Ooh, nearly picked off. Owen was the intended receiver on that play. Jordan with the coverage. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Hey, watch that screen.
The Bills come out in a nickel package with the pass. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. George was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Dutton was there on the coverage. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Great pass.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today. These guys in the offensive line are shaking their heads now and trying to determine how that guy's been able to get back there 3 times.
Campbell gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Not that he wanted to, but the coach has had to rely on this guy's leg tonight. This attempt will be his 9th. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line. The
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 13-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation.
They ain't got nothing. All on us, y'all. Here we go.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. It's batted away. Wynn was his intended target. Peterson had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Do something. We turning it up.
The Lions come out in a nickel package.
Let's do our thing. Let's go. Under 10. Keep it up.
The rush is on. Fires this one deep. What a catch. They get burned deep there.
And that's the kind of thing that can happen when you bring a blitz. Because if you don't get to the quarterback, your secondary is going to be in some serious trouble.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Clear.
Out of the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 40.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Come on. Lucky. Here it comes. Bring it up.
A little misdirection. Chandler breaks the play up in the backfield.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey. Here we go. Watch it.
Hand it off to the back. Number 94 comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Abraham battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
Blue down.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Fullback handoff. Mullen is there for the tackle at the 37. Fourth down upcoming as they opt to run the ball to keep the clock moving.
That's a smart call. The last thing you want to do in this kind of situation is to force some kind of throw that'll give them the ball back. Keeping the clock moving was their best option there.
Whitehead will have to get all of this one. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Wolford.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Deuce it. Play hard and fast, baby.
Gordon sends a man in motion.
Defense, get ready.
Tosses it left. Number 54 is there on the stop. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Second and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Danny. Yeah, let's go, baby. Everything you got.
Gordon starts out of the shotgun with the throw. Wolford was the intended receiver on that play.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Number 7 comes into the game for the punt. Campbell is the deep return man. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line. They'll
First
take
and
over
10
at the 46-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, Sam. Let's go.
Hands it off to the back. Long comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line. Johnstone takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions with a 4-man front.
Hey, let's go. Stay both now.
They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 47. Solid game. Picks up another tackle. And a pickup of about 2. On third down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert.
Watch each other back. Let's go.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Mullen is there for the tackle.
On the run.
A powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Get some slack going. Run this.
They line up in the I formation, looking upfield. Boston is there on the stop at the 32. Abraham runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
Only one man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. You could hear the collision up here. So a pickup of maybe 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
On third down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down.
Here we go, baby. Good stuff right here.
Hand it off to the back. Mullen tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1 deep. Watch the snap down.
The Lions with a 4-man front. He hands it off. Spins away. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Johnstone couldn't pick up any blocking on that play. Second and long.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Number 78, the man in motion. This one is handed off. Long comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
29-yard line.
Detroit with 6 defensive backs. go with a draw. Boston is there for the tackle. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. He made his last field goal attempt, which was over 50 yards. The kick is good. The Bills have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Whitehead will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 84, back deep to return.
This one is handled by Wolford.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
They'll take over at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Gordon starts out of the shotgun. Setting up play action. Throwing. The defender's got it. The 30. Jordan comes up with a big play for the defense. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 25. The Lions come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Long is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. Johnstone, a man they love to go to, and why not? That's 1,000 yards rushing for him this season. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
It's on.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 11-yard line. What a performance. It showed on that play, and indeed, he's been showing us all game long as that tackle gives him a total of 10. They're down inside the 10.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Watch your man. Here we go. First left.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 3-yard line. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
On the 3-yard line.
Go, dude. Play football. Clear. Clear. Come on. There we go.
Tucks it away. Number 22 comes up to make the play. At the 1-yard line, Abraham battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. They're just a yard away now.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Hold him right here. Let's go, D.
Monroe
Let's go.
with a man in motion.
We like to practice.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bills.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good. The Bills pour it on with another score. Whitehead is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice distance. This one is fielded by Wolford.
The Lions will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, baby.
Gets rid of it. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go with the quarter defense. The rush gets them from behind. They brought an all-out blitz, John, and took him down for the loss.
They get pressure on him from all angles. He didn't have a chance.
Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Under pressure. Good protection. Fires this one deep. Incomplete pass. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
So this could be the last play of the game.
First and 10.
Get it started. Let's go, dude. Play football.
They give it to the halfback. Quick is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. A lot of scoring, but a one-sided game.
The Bills 54, the Lions 7.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.